Thanks for watching. Still sharing some concepts from 1 John 4:19, one of my very favorite verses, that we love God because He first loved us. And one of the principles here, as we've talked about this verse, we learn to receive God's love. We learn then to, as we fill up with God's love, we love God, we love others, we love ourselves. Now, one of the concepts that we can take a little bit farther here is the idea that when you're full of God's love and I'm full of God's love, we become people who don't wait around for someone to accept us. And I'll put this in terms of myself. I've become a person. I don't wait around for somebody to accept me. I'm now the person who can go out and show acceptance to other people. I'm not sitting around waiting for someone to voice their approval of me. I don't need that anymore. I don't need their acceptance. I don't need their approval. I'm a person who can go out and show approval to others. And I'm not a person who sits around hoping that someone will like me, hoping that someone will love me, because I don't need that anymore. I'm a person who's filled with God's love. I've learned how to receive God's love from the source. And as my heart is filled with God's love, I've become a person who can go out and show love to others. And it's not a matter of whether they love me first or whether they love me back. It's just who I am. It's what I do. And in that sense, we become children of God. God loves first, and unconditionally, He pours out His love. And then we become people who do that very same thing. We love people because it's who we are. It's what we do. It's God in us. It just becomes our nature to do that. This is also one of the principles of leadership and influence, that as you become a person who goes out loving people, not so they'll love you back, but it's just because what you do, you're just pouring out God's love. You become a person of great influence, and you become a person of great leadership. It's one of the keys, because Christianity is not a religion. Again, it's a family. And it's a relationship with God made possible by Jesus Christ. And so you've not come into a religion, and it's not a set of teaching, and it's not a way of performing or laws or rules to live by. This is literally a family and a relationship. And you are connected to God's heart. You're connected to God Himself. And so this is not a performance. This is you learning to receive God's love on a regular basis and pour out God's love to other people. And quite literally, our ministry as Christians is to receive God's love as much as possible and then go give it away as much as possible and then repeat. That's the ministry. It's not about having all our doctrinal ducks in a row, although that's good and that's nice and it's important. But the ministry really is about receiving God's love and then giving away God's love. That becomes our whole calling, and it becomes our joy to do that. It's kind of like the idea of sowing seed. A farmer knows you don't just sit around waiting for a crop. The farmer knows you have to sow the seed first, and then you water the seed, and then the crop is produced. And in the same way, we become people who just give love. As God's children, we give away love, and then the crop is produced. Love comes back to us, and God is pouring through us from His heart. He's pouring into this world and bringing healing to this world. And I just wanted to share that concept with you. If you're a Christian, you're someone who wants to serve God, there's your ministry. Receive love, give love. It's the way of the kingdom. God bless you.